How does business use of home work? Business use of home is allowable for self-employed individuals who have a dedicated space in their home for business use. This includes a separate office space in your home, a separate area in your house with its own entrance, or half of your basement where you store products and operate your business from. It doesn't include your kitchen table, your dining room, bedroom, or any area of the house that you use for reasons other than business. You do have a life outside of your business. Don't forget that. So there are two different ways to calculate the business use of home deduction. There's a simplified method and a complex method. First up, the simplified method. The IRS allows you to identify the business use square footage, so the square footage of your office or whatever dedicated space you have in your house for business, and take that square footage and multiply that by $5. And that'll be your business use of home deduction. So if you have a 100 square foot area, you're able to deduct $500 from your income to reduce your business's taxable income. Pretty simple, right? Now, the more complex method is similar to auto expenses. You'll need to come up with your business use percentage. And to do that, you'll need the business square footage divided by the total square footage of your home. Let's use the square footage of 100 for your business use portion, and your total house has 1,000 square feet. So you're using 10% of your total house for business. You'll take that 10% and apply it to all of your home expenses. And your home expenses include mortgage interest, not the total mortgage payment, just the interest portion, rent if you don't own your home, real estate taxes, any kind of insurance, homeowners or renters insurance, utilities, any repairs that you made directly to that space, those are all included here. But if you remodeled your bathroom, that's not a business use of home item and it's not a business deduction. If you get your kitchen redone, also not a business deduction. So add up all home expenses that are not already included in your profit and loss and multiply the 10% business use percentage against them. So let's just say the total expenses were $15,000. We've already established that your business use of home area is 1/10 of that, so 10% of the total. So we're going to get a deduction of $1,500 as our business use of home deduction. For the most part, the business use of home deduction is more beneficial if you calculate your total expenses. However, some business owners just like to be conservative and just take the simplified method. This can be an extremely valuable deduction that is easily exploited. So I would recommend against this because it's a very provable deduction. All the IRS needs to do is ask you to take a picture of that 700 square feet of business usage that you're claiming, and they'll be able to tell very quickly if there are kids' toys, exercise equipment in there, or anything else in there that shouldn't be and alludes to it being used for personal reasons as well. So one other item of note is that if you rent a space, and in that space you also have an area to do admin work, sit down and do your books, to invoice clients, take customer phone calls, that eliminates your potential for the business use of home deduction because you're renting a space and getting a tax deduction for that rented space. However, if you rent a space and it's just a tiny little shop or no actual area in the back room to sit down and take a business call, discuss items confidentially, or discuss things with vendors, do your books, maybe have a meeting with your accountant, then you can deduct the business use of home as well as rent, but always make sure that you're not getting too aggressive with your tax deductions.